morning, South Point Church. Welcome to December 1st, 2020. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving season. We're now moving into the Christmas season as fast as possible. And we decided to go into Isaiah chapter number 9 and verse number 6, which is prophetically known as the introduction to the Messiah who was to come, which is Christmas. And it says this in Isaiah chapter number 9, verse number 6. It said, "For unto us a child is given, for unto us a son is born, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace." And we're going to go through the names that God called his son. Now we know at the end of the day, when baby Jesus came, the angel told Joseph to name him Jesus. But what the names we find in Isaiah chapter number 9 are the attributes of Jesus. So I want to first and foremost talk about the first one that says his name is Wonderful. What does it mean to be wonderful? Just the word itself is so spectacular. It kind of means out of this world. It kind of means mind-blowing. It's wonder. It's mystical. There's so many attributes that goes along with wonderful. But I just want to share a couple things why I feel Jesus is so wonderful. The first and foremost is the fact that he's wonderful because of his love towards us. Man, when I try to wrap my head around his love, his faithfulness, his generosity, I have a hard time. I'm doing a devotion right now, a Bible study with an individual, and we're trying to talk about our identity in Christ and what that means. And in Christ, we have so much. We are beautiful, we are smart, we are mighty, we are anointed, and there's so many things that we are in Christ. And one of the questions that was asked, how do I believe this about myself? How do I understand this about myself? And the answer to that question was the fact that we don't have to just believe it with a feeling. It is an absolute. It is a truth about who we are, and it's just a matter of receiving it. And what it comes down to is understanding this wonderful love that God has for us. And the reason why we don't receive who we are in Jesus is because we can't comprehend the love that God has for us. How can a God love us so much when we know our limitations and when we know the things about us that are probably not so loving? But yet God is so faithful. He's so loving. He's so mind-blowing that it becomes wonderful. And I know who I am in Jesus, and that's because he's wonderful, mind-blowing, generous, loving. And I love the attribute of Jesus to be wonderful. Man, I hope you enjoy this series as we go through the rest of the names given to Jesus by the prophet Isaiah. Man, you be blessed this Christmas season. Enjoy the wonder of it all.